So let's move to deleting a to-do. So how are we going to do that? Let's see that. So first of all, let me clear this whole thing. Let me clear all the to-dos. Okay, so it didn't do anything. Okay, let me do this. Perfect. So let me add task 1, and for some reason let me even clear this current input. And where are we going to do that? We can do that here. Set current input to empty string. So whenever you add a to do, it will be an empty string. And also let me tidy some JavaScript. Perfect. So at this point I do this, it didn't go through. Okay, so let me see why. Okay, the reason is I haven't added value as the current input. Value equals to current input and I capital, and that's perfect. So whenever I add something, task 1, and I add it, it will be empty, cleared out. Okay, that's perfect. So let's see, let's discuss how are we going to remove it, remove the to do. So task 2, task 3, perfect. So this is an array, as you can see, this is an array. So you need to know that how are you going to remove something, remove an item from an array. So you must be aware of a method called splice. So how the splice works is you need to mention the array's name, then you put in the method splice, and then it will ask you for the item position, the index, and the third one, or the second parameter is the how many items you want to remove from starting from this index. So we just need one, so we will just have like array name dot splice. Index should be the location of where the to do is, and index will always be 1 in our scenario. So let's try that. We will get a list, so let's do this. json.stringify to do list, and perfect, we have an empty array. So task 1, task 2, task 3. So this is an array, and if I want to remove something from an array, so const delete to do. At this point I will need the index of where the item is. Also I will need a splice operator. As you know that we cannot mutate a state, so we will first copy the whole list. So let me call it a new list equals to already existing list, list, and then I remove new list dot splice, and from this splice I will remove index and 1. As you know, it should always be 1, and set list will be new list. Perfect. So where am I going to add this delete to do? So I can add it on the delete button on click, make sure the C is caps, and delete to do. And at this point we can take the map, and we can do it from here, index, and we can put in index. So first of all, let's see what is it selecting. Index. All right, so when 3 2 1, okay, so when I do this, it's gonna select the 0th index, and will remove 1, I guess. Should. Okay, it is not, and the reason is we need to use a spread operator when we are assigning a new item. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and you delete this 0th index, and boom, it's removed. Let's check if it's working correctly. So let me add 4, and then let me add 1, and let me see if 4 is being removed. Oh, perfect, it's working as expected. Alright, so in this video we saw how do we delete a to-do, and in the next video we'll see how are we going to check mark the completed to-do. So see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.